Thank you for calling the Mouthful. For quality purposes, this podcast might be recorded.
Para continuar en español, por favor, oprima al número 2.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Mouthful, GG's Gaming Podcast, and this is going to be episode 15. My name is Arnaldo, and to my left is our own Johnny Bravo, Mr. David Santos, aka Dream Twister. And to his left is the man with the baddest beard around, Mr. Nelson Martinez.
And by bad, we mean good.
Yes, always.
Bad to the bone.
Bad to the bone.
Aka Doom Saint.
Yes.
And as always, we're bringing you a podcast here today. Talk about some games, talk about TV, movies, and anything we can. But as always, we're going to start with, what are we drinking?
I haven't even drank any of this.
Sir, I think you're going to need a sip of that. You need to put a little bit of that in your mouth.
Oh, we're continuing this.
Yes.
We're continuing our conversation from the pre-recording. Yeah, precast.
All right, let's.
By all means, go ahead. I've already had a few sips. That's why I'm a little.
I've been having a few sips of this, and I don't know. I really like it. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's good stuff, right?
It's so good.
For the record, guys, this is Funky Buddha. Their blueberry cobbler wheat ale, and
bless America.
And we have Mr. Martinez is tossing it back like it's actually juice over there.
You need a cigarette?
It's good stuff, isn't it?
That is really good.
I like it. And it's actually like purple also.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yeah. Yes. So again, we're going to be talking about the color and the texture. But I was afraid of saying that I liked it because, I mean, it's kind of sweet.
It is a little sweet.
That's not.
You can feel some vanilla at the.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So that's okay. That's not girly, right?
No.
Okay.
Not at all.
This is awesome because it might be one of my favorites right now.
This is so I'm keeping up with the theme of a local brew. Mm-hmm. This is actually what's called a cobbler ale. Local company, not local to us, but Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Down in Hollywood. Shout out to Broward.
Nice.
This is a wheat ale with blueberry, cinnamon, and vanilla.
That's the vanilla. Okay.
Yeah, you can really get that vanilla.
Yeah.
Which is pretty good.
And I read on the website that they actually use real blueberries in this thing. Yeah. That's a little crazy. That explains the
and I don't feel the wheat on it that much.
No, well, yeah, it's a wheat, but whenever you really can't see through the beer, that's just it's not as what is it called, filtered? Not as filtered as an unfiltered beer. That's what it makes it. One of the reasons it makes it wheat.
Trouble.
Yeah, it is trouble. I can see you're already tossing them back. Right?
Yes, actually, I'm like half a bottle already, and the podcast hasn't started.
I know. Yeah, we're still on
the beer cast, as we like to call it.
But it's pretty good if you can find some at your local distributor or any type of grocery store. By all means, pick them up. I'm enjoying the heck out of it.
Yes. So again, what is it called? Blueberry
cobbler wheat ale
from Funky Buddha.
Funky Buddha.
Shout out to Funky Buddha.
Hashtag Funky Buddha. I do want to do just a quick little touch on something. First off, I want to wish a good happy birthday to one of our group members, Mr. Jason Fariello. I understand that he's 58 today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Is that how you pronounce his last name, Fariello? I never know how to pronounce it.
That's how I've been pronouncing it. I don't think he corrected me. So I'll go with that's how
So it's your fault, man. If we're mispronouncing your last name.
From now on, I mean, if you correct me now, it's going to be Fariello forever. It's too late. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a tree. Once it grows too big, you just can't correct it.
Yeah, you can't do anything with it. Yeah. I also wanted to basically, I wanted to mention Mr. Giovanni from the group as well. He does what's called Extra Life. And Mr. Santos, I think you know a little bit more about this than I do. I know it's basically donations, right?
Yes.
It's for donations.
Yes. So it's Extra Life is of the little that I educated myself in, and I've been dying to do one of those. It's like you basically do a 24-hour gaming marathon. And the idea is that you are streaming yourself and people are, you're interactive with the people you and they're making donations, and these donations go for children's hospital.
Oh,
So and I mean it's really fun. These guys have Giovanni.
yeah.
I've done it several times already.
Not to mention Gilberto, right? Gilberto's part of
I'm
the,
sorry. Yes,
Gilberto, also part of the group. Gilberto, yes. I
He's been doing it too.
just want to give him a shout out. That they're doing great stuff there. Thinking of the kids. I mean, granted, they're playing games, but it's raising good money for it
And awareness.
and awareness
And
as
awareness.
well. And I think that he just did one that was what was it? Rocket League, right? Where he had
He was challenging. He was saying,
Everybody.
$1 challenges. Play against me 1-on-1. I thought, what a great idea.
Yeah, so it was wonderful.
We kind of
yeah.
want to encourage that in the group, and anybody that is willing to do stuff like that, legitimately, we would love to. We would love to
we will
promote
mention
you.
it. Yeah,
we would love
absolutely.
to promote you, mention it on the group. We don't. I haven't participated of one just yet. I'm dying to do to have one. I'm dying to have our own, maybe at Chakra's house,
the
at the
bunker.
bunker.
Yeah.
So we could have a 24-hour. We have to figure schedules.
We do.
Because
That's a problem. Yeah, they do it. I think it's on November 5th. They do the actual the 24-hour thing.
The 24-hour.
And if you go onto the Extra Life website, you'll see it there. It's extralife.org.
That's
And you'll see it there. That's a date that they're setting up for. And basically, you can do it yourself alone. You can do it as a group. You can get people to sponsor you, and then whatever money you make, it goes to charity.
Listen, people. You guys are spending way too much time playing video games, sitting on your asses, doing nothing. Just use that power. Use that for a good cause,
Hey, yeah.
You can
Just like
actually
they're doing.
you can make your hobby work. And I'm talking about making money for your Twitch channel, as we hope to achieve ourselves someday.
Eventually.
Yes.
shout out to GG on Twitch.
GG on Twitch.
And on YouTube. So yeah.
So yeah, that's
Shameless
good stuff,
plug.
and I'm glad that they're on the group and they're part of this GG group. So we're just gonna jump right into what are we doing? What have we been up to? And you know what? I'm gonna throw it right over to Mr. Martinez. What have you been up to, sir?
Just kicking back, watching a little thing. Just something called Stranger Things. Just nothing big.
Things. I've heard of this.
It's a. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a damn phenomenon. It's taken over everywhere.
Yes, I have had a lot of friends recommend me this series, and
#11.
Oh, nice.
For
Well,
those-
talk to us. Yeah.
Yeah, for those who know, will know what I mean. For those who
Exactly.
don't, you're about to find out.
You're about to.
Anyways,
I'm lost.
So tell us
Super
about.
8.
Give us a little bit of a non-spoiler intro of it.
I got you. Super 8, The Goonies, Sandlot.
Sandlot. Yeah.
All of these movies were great because the main characters were kids.
Mm-hmm.
And growing up, I had my little crew that we rolled with. What we would do is crush soda cans with our bike, so that it made it sound like it was like a motorcycle kind of thing. So basically, it's this group of friends. They're like outcasts, like nerdy kids, who stumble upon this government experiment, and it's their job to basically, in a way, save the town. So that's what
That's the gist. Yeah.
yeah, the gist of
Does
it.
it take? So it takes. It's in the 80s then.
It does say. Yeah. It
Yes.
takes place 1983, and it looks it.
Yes,
It looks
they
like-
did a real good
Yeah.
job.
It feels
That's
like
also
it.
because I remember very little. Of
They act
1983.
like it. No, are you kidding me? I remember 83.
Really?
I
Yes.
remember 83, and I was born 89.
Nice. I'm not even sure how that's possible, but I believe him.
I believe him too.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of the 80s.
Nobody's more retro than
It's
this
do you-
millennial
do you-
right here.
Do you buy into the statement that says that you are the child of the following decade from where you were born? So if you were born a certain decade,
I
you're
believe
a
it.
child of the next.
I
following
remember nothing of the night. Well,
70s. Yeah, I don't remember the 70s either. Yeah, so I consider myself a
I didn't
child of
wanna
the 80s, and it is. I just finished it today, so I don't know how long ago you watch it.
I finished it about 2 days, 3 days
Yeah.
ago.
Oh, I just finished it today. It's so good. The callbacks, Stand By Me. That's
Yeah.
another one. X-Files. I was like, I get
The music.
yes.
The music was very
I was like,
X-File, like
yeah.
very sci-fi
Yes.
with
Yes.
you're joking, but yeah, there's some
Stephen
Nice.
King, which I know you would enjoy.
I would
Yeah, I
love
know-
some.
I know you
I love
love,
me some
um,
Stephen King. Yes.
So it's the something brothers.
Duffer Brothers.
Oh man, they killed it. Mm-hmm. Really good job.
They definitely did an awesome job.
I'm gonna have to watch this. I'm trying to finish getting caught up on Game of Thrones and not watch anything else. And also, I have Mr. Robot behind. And
Well, if you buy into my philosophy of things, newer is always better. So this show, it started off with Alex at work, Infante.
Oh,
It
yes.
started off with him. He was the first one to mention it. I was like, okay. I already knew it was on my list, but I was like, oh,
well, somebody had posted it, and then or I heard it from someone, but didn't pay attention. Then Alex started talking about it, and I'm like,
Yeah, exactly. Then that was on like a Tuesday. Then the following Friday, Lionel mentions it. He said, "Hey man, have you watched it?" I'm like, "No."
Oh, Lionel?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's watched
really?
it already. Yeah. And then the following day, Adam at work, he tells me about it, and then finally, who was the last person? Somebody, Joel, text me out of the blue, and he was like, "Hey man, if you're not on this, you need to watch this." And I'm like, "What the hell? I need to watch this shit." And yeah, man.
so it
it's-
is a phenomenon. It is the Pokemon Go of TV right now.
It may be, bro. And let me tell you, I don't want to go into spoilers, but I mean, I love the '80s of it. But there's because of it, sometimes you kind of know what's about to happen. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
okay, you already know the formulas that are out there, but it didn't bother me. You know what I mean? At no point I was like, I'm still loving and enjoying the hell out of this. You know, that's cool. Yeah, I enjoyed the heck out of that.
Right, I was just right there with you because I like the detail that what they went into it. You saw the clothing
Yeah. Oh yeah.
that they were wearing. I mean that was spot on. The cars were
The
good.
cars, yeah. The Gremlin. Somebody was driving a Gremlin, wasn't they? I was like, what the hell?
It was really really well done.
The authentic hair,
the
the way
hair.
they talked. So we had a different sayings back then. You know the way people spoke, and there they were. I was like, oh man, this is so good. So I agree. That's awesome.
Shout out to Netflix.
Yes,
Netflix has been holding it down with their series.
they have. They
They've been
definitely
doing a
have.
real good job.
They I haven't got to the end of the other one. Oh, Frank.
Oh, House of Cards.
House of Cards, yeah. I still haven't got to the end of that. But yeah, they have some good series up in there.
When do you guys have time to play games?
Sir, we make time. That's
We
just,
make
that's,
time, we
that's
carve
the
it
way it
out.
works, yeah.
I'm gonna have to watch this series.
I think so. Speaking of which, what have you been doing?
Well, in my very limited time that I've been having available, that I've been having lately, I have been playing Inside.
Okay, still
Finally,
inside?
yes, I'm still hooked on Inside. It is, it's the game where I can just, lay back, play more in my head because there's a lot of there's a lot of puzzles. All you're doing with your hands is just moving to the right, and jumping and going. But most of the gamey part of it, it's on your brain trying to figure out how to solve the next puzzle. So,
How far are you into it now?
see, that's the thing, because I don't like seeing how much I have left. I couldn't tell you how far I am or
Well,
what.
no, how long have you been playing?
I'll probably put like 3 hours.
3
Let's
hours
say.
into it?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe
All right.
3 hours into it. So, and I love the fact that, like I described last week, there's no loading screens
Mm-hmm.
or end of the stage part. It's just you just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. My understanding is that Limbo was like that also.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, very nice. Having a great time with it. Let me see, what else am I playing? What else have I been playing? Honestly, not much. I try the demo or the alpha of Lawbreakers,
Oh, okay.
And I mean, it's an alpha. Lawbreakers is the game from Bosky, Cliff Blasinski.
Cliff Blasinski. Cliffy B.
Cliff. He doesn't like to be known.
I'm going to
as
call
that
him
anymore.
Cliffy B. How about that?
Well, he might be listening to the show,
Hey.
and then creator of Gears of War. So this is very Unreal Tournament meets Overwatch, I would say. There is very little is done with or has been done with the game, but like the core element is there. The shooting feels good. You know, the stages look nice. It's a little grittier, and like it doesn't, it's
Still early, maybe?
huh?
It's still early, maybe?
Oh yeah, you can tell. I mean, it's not a marketing alpha. It is an alpha.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Although I didn't have that many problems on running on my computer. It's just like the lack of settings made
Yeah,
me believe
well,
that. You know,
early.
so it's an Unreal 4 game. Runs pretty good. Like I said, shooting feels great. It is a little bit gritty. Like I said, it's not like Overwatch, which is colorful and nice, but definitely something to be looking forward. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I've been doing. And going through season 4 of Game of Thrones.
Season 4.
Yes,
The Purple Wedding.
Yeah. I already passed the Red Wedding, and which I was watching with my girlfriend. And let me tell you,
My condolences.
it was I recorded a very nice 5-minute segment of her, just her reactions. And I wish I would have permission to post it somewhere because it is hilarious.
Oh,
It is hilarious.
There's plenty of reactions out there.
And she talks about, the human race. And it goes down to, this is fucked up.
That's great. Yeah, I got a chance to listen to part of it, and basically it's like that. Like, listen, we're programmed to accept certain things and just define it, and
It tries to
She's
get very
breaking-
philosophical.
She's breaking
but
down TV going, look, TV's meant to do
right? No, and it's very much that.
But at
not
the same-
this thing
at
where
the
you're going to
same
have
time-
me.
and it took me back. It took me back to you, Arnaldo, when the first time I heard about Game of Thrones was the day that you came in, went to Joel, just saying like, I can't believe this. I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this. I can't
Yeah.
believe it. And like nonstop. And that's when I realized, well, shoot, I'm gonna have to actually watch this show.
Yeah,
Or,
that was, and I kind of got a little bit spoiled, so I kind of knew it was coming. It didn't matter. You're just not prepared for
Yeah,
that.
you're
shit.
not prepared for that.
You're not prepared at all for it.
Game of Thrones, so great, so good, so good.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, the only thing I've been doing is playing this awesome game called Headlander.
Oh,
yeah.
I saw a
Oh,
preview. You posted a
wait,
preview.
What
Yeah,
happened to
I did.
Batman?
Oh, dude, I freaking uninstalled that piece of shit.
Oh wow.
Apparently I was near the end, and something happened. I had to repeat this whole section. I was like, fuck that. And I went in and uninstalled the whole thing. The hell with Batman. This is some bullshit right here. Because I was
My
like,
story ended here.
as far as I'm concerned, the Scarecrow won. You know what I mean?
Well deserved too.
Yeah, I think so. Considering all the freaking tech and soldiers and tanks, and I was like, if he has all this, he deserves to freaking win.
Nelson, this is a call to you because I couldn't finish it because the game glitched out on me at the end. He couldn't finish it because
He's a piece of shit.
He lost it at the end. You're our only hope. We need to know.
He wants
We
to see he wants to know what the full ending is.
Yes. Well,
Now-
no. I mean, yes, because the
That's
game
what you
has.
told me. Yeah.
I just want to see the credits roll. I just want to know what the ending is. And-
Okay, that's what I just said.
Well, no, because the game has an ending, and then it has a full ending, which is if you complete all of the ridiculous Riddler puzzles,
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
which
about
is super boring. Yeah, no, I don't care. I'll see that. I'll watch that on YouTube. But at least I want someone to be able to say, yes, I beat it, and this is what happens when he blah blah blah.
No, that wasn't gonna be me. Fuck that game. I was done.
Thank you, Rocksteady.
Fuck no. So no, I'm playing Headlander, which is
Is it funny?
I freaking love it. It is funny. It's supposed to be in the future, but it's a '70s future.
It's a 70s take in the future.
Yeah, it's like very Buck Rogers. And there's even ships that kind of look a little bit dildo-ish. You know, and I was like, what the hell
Phallic
is
ships.
it? Yeah. I'm like, this is not good, you know? I mean, the look of it is hilarious. But basically, you're just ahead. You're the last human, apparently. And you've just been awakened from cryostasis. And now a voice in your helmet is helping you to take down Methuselah, which is like this big computer thing that's basically apparently
awesome.
all humans have transported their essence into robots.
Oh wow.
So the whole world is and let me tell you, these robots, I don't know, I think they're high and like a little bit frisky because they're constantly rubbing carpets and shit like that.
That's actually
and they're like, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with these guys?
is a 70s vision of the future. You know,
Yeah.
I'm surprised they doesn't have that. Bow, chicka, wow, wow.
There's a couple of rooms in the pleasure dome.
and the pleasure. God.
All right, that are and anyway, the point is, it's pretty humorous. It is a Metroidvania game, so actually it's more Metroid than anything else because a lot of the anyway, what you do, the character obviously has to move around with a body, so she'll pop off. Well, in my case, it's a girl because I made a girl, but she'll pop off the heads of the robots and then take over the robot and move around.
Wait, you can choose your character.
In the beginning, you can choose the head. You have an older man, a younger man, and then a woman.
Who made this?
Double Fine.
Oh,
No, excuse me. I think it's Adult Swim
Uh-huh.
and published by Double Fine.
Oh,
I think that's what so Adult Swim Games, which is Adult Swim from what's that, Cartoon Network?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
That's
when she
cool.
does run around with these with the suits have these, or the robots have these like blaster arms, and you use the blasters to open doors and you shoot around. So I'm like, this is more Samus than anything else from Metroid, you know?
Nice.
I'm enjoying the heck out of it. I think I'm about 17 hours in, and
Wait,
I
17 hours?
7 or 8.
Oh,
No,
7 or 8
game,
hours.
This,
It's not
this
gonna.
game could take that
78
long.
hours?
No, 70.
No.
17.
I think if I'm not mistaken, this is not really a spoiler, but it's your regular Metro game. You can actually end up. What do you call that when they
Speedrunning it?
Speed running, yeah. So it's lengthwise maybe 10, 12 full, and then when you do the speed runs, you can broadly drop it because you're just kind of running to every room. But anyway, it's pretty good. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. I have another video which I just posted today, just now. If you have gotten a notification a little bit earlier about the video, and then you don't see it now, I apologize because I uploaded it and not even standard def. It was like below standard def. I'm like,
wow.
what the hell is this? And I just pulled it. I was like, no, take that out of it.
1440k modem.
It was horrible.
that old AOL dial-up.
It was bad. I was like, I just pulled it. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna have that there. But anyway, it's a good game. I'm enjoying it, and I highly recommend it so far.
It gets the GG seal of approval.
The sure, yeah. I'll give it mine, but yeah, we'll put GG. Why
All
not?
right. Why not?
You just mentioned that you've been playing Inside. And I just found out recently, because trophies apparently appeared for Inside on PlayStation 4. And so
They just recently
they just
were
showed,
added?
yeah, we just recently added. I think it was 2 days ago.
They usually when a game is getting ready for, I guess, for
Release,
certification.
yeah, the trophies
yeah.
will show up.
Well, nobody's supposed to know, but they leak and people find out, and that's cool because this supposedly was a Xbox and PC exclusive.
And I don't know. I thought it was going to be a much longer window because it just came out in June.
Yeah.
For Xbox and PC, but it just official today. It's coming August 23rd to PlayStation 4.
Mark your calendar.
So Inside, the game that I was actually going to do it on my computer, and I don't like using my computer. I'd rather just be on my console, but now I don't have to. How about that?
Trying to get him into PC gaming, even though it's not really a PC game, but still trying to get him to buy something on Steam. Don't worry.
For the record,
those Steam sales are coming, and Steam sales are
Stem cells?
Stem cells. Yeah,
Steam sales
Stem cells
are very
expensive.
difficult to avoid or to not be tempted by.
Well, stem cells are also very expensive. So.
yes.
I would
But
say
not Steam games.
Start with Super Meat Boy.
Oh, I actually have that on. I actually have it on my laptop right now. Because I actually do have Steam, and I think I have got maybe 20 games on it right now. I
You've
don't
played zero
want to
of them.
use I don't want to use my laptop to play, and I know I can plug it into the TV. Blah,
Sir,
blah,
I got
blah.
you a gaming laptop. This laptop is capable of running these games.
Oh, I know.
Then you should
I
hook it up
want to
the
plug it
TV.
on the TV, bro. On the TV.
On the TV.
All right. So anyway, it comes out August 23rd, and I will be probably pre-ordering that, even though it's already out technically. And next news story here: No Man's Sky. Apparently, there was
Damn,
a.
that beer's good.
I know, I can't. We're going to have to go and break on a
Oh my
preemptive
god!
break.
I'm already done with my beer.
Because
What
we're
the
already
hell?
out. We're already out, and I think you
is
drank
what-
my bottle.
This is what happens when I don't even look. I'm just drinking from the glass, not really looking at it. And I'll turn over. It's like, man, I only got a sip left. What the hell?
Nice.
Really good.
I'm
So
sorry.
No Man's Sky.
So No Man's Sky.
No, so the a Reddit was it a Reddit user that came out with that, but basically
Yes.
someone first off paid like almost $1,300 for an early copy of this game. Still don't know exactly how they got it, and it turns out that
Just
it only
to play it 2 weeks early.
basically $1,300 to play it 2 weeks early. Took him about 30 hours to get to the center of the universe, which we understood was a pretty big universe. Was 18 quintillion planets.
Planets.
Yeah, and a quadrillion or something like that. It was something ridiculously high, and it only took him 30 hours. And according to him, he wasn't really beelining it to the finish line. He explored as much as he can explore, and apparently that there were some bugs that were present. The game was a little bit buggy, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not officially out, so you're getting
It's
the
not
one probably before the day one patch.
It's not exactly. It's not officially
What's
out.
it called?
No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. My understanding was that he wasn't like beelining it, but he found a particular. I wouldn't call it exploit because he was.
Yeah,
I mean,
he
as,
didn't call it
as of
exploit
right
either,
now.
yeah.
As of right now, it's like completely normal
Legit,
way.
yeah. Mhm.
Completely legit way of. Taking advantage of this item that you could buy and that you can sell for a lot of credits, and he kept just upgrading his ship and upgrading his ship. I had to imagine that must have been really boring, just doing that, just like mining, and then
Well, I mean,
upgrading
what
and
else
then
you
mining.
doing?
This
the
looks
game.
really good.
Yeah.
No, the game looks. The game gives you the impression of like excellency. It looks amazing.
And a Reddit guy made this?
No. He
Oh.
played it. He played it.
He played it early. He played
I
it
was
early.
like, damn. I was like,
No, he played it early.
It's from Hello Games, makers of Joe Danger.
Yeah, and I mean the developers, they are on record saying this game could take as little as 40 hours or as long as 1,000 hours to complete. It just depends on what you do. So, I think to be fair, he played it fair.
Oh, I agree. I don't think he did.
Yeah,
anything
I don't think he was.
And I
taking
still
advantage of
think
any
30,
exploits.
30 hours. That's not a short
That's
game.
not a short
so
game,
I'm
yeah,
like, that's exactly what you would want out of a game like that anyway. You know what I mean? So I think it was okay. But that did kind of throw the people off, going, this isn't exactly what I was promised. Blah 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 blah.
I gotta say, maybe the fact that I and I've been feeling like this even before that news broke out. I've been feeling like I don't know how much I could get out of this game.
Yeah,
And
I don't think I'm gonna get it. To be honest,
I mean, at the end, I had the collector's or whatever is the extra edition pre-ordered, and I canceled it because I was like, well, I don't feel like I'm gonna have enough time to play this really, and and then seeing reports of like he was saying like, okay, the game's great, but it's also buggy as hell at its current stage.
It's technically not released yet. You know what I mean? So we all know what those day one patches can correct.
See, I hate that though.
I hear you. I hear you.
If you
but-
press to me, you press it on a disc.
It should be done.
That's released. That's released. The day one patch BS should.
I agree, but to be fair, that doesn't mean whatever bugs he may have encountered doesn't necessarily mean anyone else's when it actually becomes available. So
That's true.
you can't really judge it by that. But I tell you what, you can judge them by. Apparently, there's this company, a Dutch company called Genicap, and they claim to own the super formula that Hello Games is using to generate the billions of planets
What are they
in No
talking
Man's
about?
Sky. Yes. Apparently, they've owned the patent on this since 2000, and that same phrase, super formula, that was used. They used that in their keynote speech for about their technology.
Oh, for the game that they released?
Yes.
For the game that they have.
No. That's Genicap has used that term.
That's what I'm saying.
And then Hello Games
The
guys.
Genicap game that came out when exactly? Oh, that's right. They didn't do any game. They
didn't do it again. No.
Another patent troll. Fucking hell.
It could be, but we don't know what's going to happen on there. Hopefully, this is all BS.
Listen,
and Hello
when
Games
I take over the
with it.
world, I'm going to tackle this problem of patent trolling.
I hate that.
If you don't create something with the idea that you allege to have, then you don't deserve to have that. Because eventually we're going to come to a point where everything will be already created. Everything will be known.
Exactly.
Everything will be... So if you don't put your idea into action and somebody else goes in and creates it, look, Alexander Graham Bell didn't create the phone, all right? Some other dude did. And Alexander Graham Bell did something similar, and he patented it. And now we have the phone thanks to him. Not to the first dude who probably created even text messaging. All right, back in the 1800s.
There's proof that he also invented the selfie.
Yeah, selfie, exactly, exactly. So there you go.
For the record, he could have left that one uncreated, as far as I'm concerned.
Sir, selfies are a natural form, the evolutionary form of expression, the ultimate, you might say.
The ultimate. Well, we're going to take a quick break. One, because
We want more beer.
exactly, and two,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
that works. Okay, we'll be right back, guys.
So we're back.
Hey, perfect timing. Yes, we're back,
And-
guys.
This is what happened in the interim.
We have a problem, Houston.
So there's only one Funky Buddha left.
No.
Arnaldo has chosen to go with a sensible cider.
Yep, pretty good. Hard cider.
Yeah. Angry Orchard?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I am not going for cider though.
We're battling it out here.
All right. So I tell you what. Let me Rochambeau you for it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna kick you in the nuts real hard first, and then you kick me, and whoever falls down to the ground first wins. Or
I
loses.
just want to say that I train Krav Maga, so I've
then.
taken my fair share of.
I think that's a setup because if you go first, you're pretty much it's over.
No, it's you just do one of these.
Hold on.
Just tighten up.
Tuck it in.
Pull them up. Just pull them up real good. All right. So on a serious note, we're gonna actually do rock paper scissors.
Yeah. All right.
That's
We'll do
way
rock-
more mature, apparently.
All right.
No one can see this, so it's totally trust.
Yes,
so
it
it's
is.
honor
It
system.
is honor code.
And
It is
honor
honor
system,
code.
nothing. I'm the freaking judge here.
Oh,
I've got the gavel.
we'll do best out of three here.
All right. Ready?
Pass out of three.
Wait. We're doing rock paper scissors draw, or
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And
Wait, I say rock paper scissors. How do you guys say it? Paper scissors
scissors.
rock.
no, rock, paper, scissors.
Rock paper scissors.
Okay.
Go. Rock paper scissors. Ready? One. No. Okay.
Wait, okay.
One. All right. 1, 2, 3. Rock paper scissors draw.
Two scissors.
Wait.
Rock paper scissors draw.
Two papers.
Rock paper scissors draw.
Two scissors.
Two scissors. All right. Rock,
1,
paper,
2.
scissors, drop. We're brothers. This could go forever.
Yes.
Rock, paper, scissors, drop.
There we go.
Okay.
All right. We got a
Alright.
paper cut by
Doomsday.
one for Doomsday. Yeah.
Ready? Rock, paper, scissors, drop.
One for David.
That's
Okay.
what- Rock, paper, scissors, drop.
Two for
that's
David.
two.
Okay.
That's
He's coming
two.
back. Best out of three.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, drop.
Boom.
I
Three
take
in a
it.
row.
Yes.
With the rock.
With the rock.
The rock has never failed me.
Congratulations, sir. You are now a proud owner of a Funky Buddha beer.
Ah. Nelson, check this out.
Wait, he's good. Let's see if he pours it right.
You better pour it right because you get too much head up on there.
Oh,
Wait.
You didn't,
Oh,
even pour,
foamy and everything.
you didn't even pour the beer out. Unbelievable. That's so wrong. He's not a gracious winner at all.
No. I'm doing the funky dance over here.
The funky chicken.
The funky chicken.
All right, let's get back into news real quick.
You can have my half.
Sir, so there's a game I wanted to tell you about, Mr. Martinez, that I think you would be interested in. It is a
Battlefield 1.
no,
Oh,
better than that.
Call of Duty.
It is a first-person shooter.
okay.
What you do,
I'm in.
Okay, good.
You had me at first-person shooter.
Yeah, you shoot a pheromone gun at
Oh.
women, right?
Is this made by Axe?
No,
It is kind of X.
it's not made by X. Essentially, it shoots a pheromone shot, and what you do by doing that pheromone shot, it sends advancing hordes of girls into massive fits of ecstasy. So essentially, you're just making sure they get off.
Yeah.
The game is called Galgun.
Galgun, yeah.
Galgun Double Piece, and it's coming for PS4 and PS Vita. Actually, it's out now as I speak. This is a real game. In case anybody is not wondering, think I'm making shit up here, because I'm not. Essentially, you play a character who got shot by Cupid, right? And essentially, it overdid the Cupid shot, and now
He overdid the dosage of.
all these women desperately want him. But the problem is, by wanting him, if they touch him, if they send him kisses, anything like that, it actually drains you.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to fend them off
Just
with
like
the
real sex.
with the pheromone shot. And then they have these weird modes where you actually rub the girls in certain parts to, essentially do the
All
same
right,
thing.
let's clarify the fact that this is a very Japanese game.
Oh yeah.
And
if you didn't
we're
know
not
that.
condoning the actions presented in this game whatsoever.
Oh yeah, this is ridiculous.
Wait, what's this called again?
It's called Galgun.
Galgun. It's actually like the second or third entry. I think it's the second entry because this game
Second
came
entry.
out. Well, this game came out originally on PS3.
Yeah. This is
the
a
previous one.
called Double P. So it's the
Yeah.
second one. Yeah.
Yeah. And I played I played the demo of this. You guys can YouTube
You
it.
played the demo of this?
I had it on my PS3.
Sure.
Yeah. and
How did it magically get to your PS3?
I created a Japanese account because I was like, this game will never make it to the state. I need to see this.
Well, guess what? It's here.
And then
you didn't need to
I was-
shame your PS3 with that.
Dude, people are gonna get the wrong idea because the other day I was talking about that other game.
I know,
and
I
now
know.
I'm talking about this.
I know it. It's not my fault.
But it's extremely.
Oh, God, that's
it's
so bad.
It is extremely
pretty bad,
perfect.
yeah.
Yeah, it's extremely perfect.
It's not. It doesn't look in any way entertaining. It looks more silly than anything else, and it's just
So right up your alley, Nelson.
But yeah, it is a first-person shooter, and I understand you're pretty good at it. So by all means, go tap that.
I understand. I understand this is like your real life, where you have guns and girls are constantly harassing you and going
Oh
towards
yeah, this
you.
must be this. Yes, this
So
will be right at home.
That's why,
Yeah.
this is right up your alley.
Congratulations, sir. I
Thank
think
you.
you should
Let's check
file
this
a
out
patent
on,
complaint on this. By the way,
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You are infringing in my real life.
my real life. Oh man. So yes, people, gal gun. Excuse me.
You don't know. You haven't said the words. The collector's edition.
Oh, came with panties. Yes.
Wait, real panties?
They call it,
Well, yeah,
they call
real
it a
panties, yeah.
screen cleaner.
Yeah.
But it's
Oh
actually a
my
pair of panties.
Yes, because it also comes with a Vita, and the Vita is a touch screen. So
Exactly.
God forbid anything else lands on that screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Anyway, moving on.
please.
This freaking thing is $60.
Oh yeah, it's ridiculous, bro.
And worth every penny. Every penny.
Oh my god. All right, so I wanted to quickly touch on Blizzard. Overwatch has their first seasonal event was released, and it's Overwatch Summer Games, and it's going to run from August 2nd through the 22nd, and introduces basically for the Olympics that just came, went on air.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's
Brazil.
all Summer Games themes. Spray guns and the outfits and everything that you can get. It also introduces the latest brawl, which is called Lucio Ball.
Lucio Ball.
Lucio Ball.
Lucio Ball.
And basically, it's It's Overwatch
Rocket League.
meets Rocket League. You know, so
That is so
it's
Rocket League,
3
it's not
on
even
3.
funny.
You always play Lucio because
Yeah.
he's the fastest character.
No. I think I saw the character, or maybe it was just the other characters that were displaying their
Their outfits. Yeah. No, I think
There's
the
some
Lucio ball
outfits.
is just Lucio versus Lucio, 3 on 3 soccer,
Are
basically.
they gonna have Pariah ball? Or Farah ball?
Farah. Why do you call her Pariah?
I don't know. I've always wanted to call it Pariah.
Farah Pariah. I don't see the connection. But
She's a
I'm sure
pariah.
it makes sense somewhere.
Mariah.
And the last piece of news that I have is not today, yesterday. A game I've been looking forward to comes out. It's called Abzu. And this is from the art director that used to work at that game company. His name is Matt, and he was a big contributor on games like Flower and my personal favorite, Journey. So yes,
this is a Journey joint.
this is a Journey joint. Well, it's a different. It's Giant Squid is the company doing this, but
Someone
it's
recently on the group was playing Journey, right?
yeah.
I think your wife,
Prex.
actually.
Oh yeah, man, my wife did play Journey
How'd
to
she-
the end.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean
Oh,
it's
nice.
not very long,
Yeah,
but yeah.
it's-
She enjoyed it. She was like, "Why can't I get away from that thing? The flying snake."
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious. It's like he ate my scarf. It was so silly.
Women and their
I
accessories.
love my. I love the fact that my wife has played. She's played 2 games.
What was the other one?
The other one was
Pokemon Go.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, she's on
that.
that.
So
So that's
games.
3.
Pokemon Go. Yeah. God, I can't remember what the other one was. Oh, the one Firewatch. She played. She didn't play to completion, but she played a little bit of Firewatch.
Oh.
And so I'm happy that she's jumping into that. So that's all I have for news. Definitely check out Abzu because it looks. I already have it. I already downloaded. I pre-ordered it, and if you pre-order it on PSN, it gives you a discount. So I only paid like $16 instead of $20. Anyway, good. Looks like a beautiful game, and I'm interested in playing. As soon as I finish at Headlander,
That's the one that you're going to...
I'm gonna do Headlander first, and then jump right into Abzu. There, you have any other pieces? That's all news I have.
I got a couple things. First off, this week, the first episode of Batman, Telltale's Batman
Yep.
game got released.
I just had to look right over at Marley. He's like, no, fuck that.
No.
No, you don't like
How
the,
can you not? This is even better, bro.
is
You are
Batman.
the Dark Knight, and you get to make the choices of who you beat up.
Wait, which version of Batman am I?
Oh,
mean
this is a
Christian Bale?
completely... No, this is a completely
No,
new
this
universe.
has not touched anything. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
its own original
Actually,
story.
from what I heard, it talks. It's more Bruce Wayne part of it rather than Batman part of
You
it.
have both. Yeah, I saw some gameplay.
yeah.
I mean, I saw some video
That's what I heard.
that they have, and I see
Listen,
both. Yeah.
If I can play Batman, the Bruce Wayne version, and I can be like Dan Bilzerian, whatever his name is,
Oh,
the king of Instagram.
The king of Instagram.
If I can be Bruce Wayne in this game and play it as Dan, I'm all in.
You could probably do that if you give it a chance, but you don't like choices.
He just wants his life set for him. Just
No.
just tell
Well,
me where to go.
right now, the game is, it's out, and apparently, it's those games, man. The engine,
Oh,
It's supposed to be
no,
the
it
new
was
engine?
supposed to. Yeah, it was. Well, not new, but an updated. engine.
an update. Yeah, the update on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's not running very well on
Anything?
Xbox. No, on Xbox One, it's not running. Doesn't run very good, or not as good as we will hope
Mm-hmm.
by now. And on PC, it's apparently terrible.
Really?
Like it's all sorts of issue crashing.
What about the
People
PS4?
not be able.
PS4.
I don't have a report on PS4, so probably great.
There you go, guys. That's
Prob-
the lead
Probably,
console.
probably fantastic. And then the next thing is this is Pokemon Go related.
Oh,
So New York, there's a New York bill that would ban Pokemon Go stops near sex offenders, registered sex offenders.
I could see that. That's actually
yeah,
pretty
that
smart.
makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. I wonder how would they really enforce it?
How would they? Well, they
yeah.
have to tell Niantic.
Right.
Okay.
Say, hey, these
So
stops
Niantic
here-
will have
Yeah, oh, yeah.
like.
Yeah, they'll have to go in.
So
and
this will be
patch
like
us
white,
off.
like black zone, blacklisted zones that you can't
Wait,
drop a
maybe not
lure here.
zones. They'll probably go in with the Well, I mean, they'll have to go in with some sort of evidence saying these Pokestops are coming up on here. You need to remove these.
Yeah,
'cause
they'll probably just do that, just remove the Pokestops, but not at the expense of the actual person.
Yeah.
Because my understanding is that you can be like a sex offender, but actually not have done anything with like a kid. Like
No, exactly. I mean, sex. You could be caught with your significant other in the park outside, and
you're
just because,
sexually-
right?
just
Any
because
public
you're-
place or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's indecent, yeah. So look at that, yeah.
yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, that makes more sense than anything else, yeah.
I'm all for it.
Like,
it's just
fix that damn 3-step shit.
Oh yes.
What
now
the
it's
hell?
gone.
I can't. Yeah, I know. The update had it. It's gone. I can't tell where anything is anymore. I'm sorry.
I hate it.
I know. You have
well,
to
isn't
use
there a website where you can see where? the
No,
phones
it
are?
went down.
No,
they
no,
took
yeah,
it.
yeah.
They took that down too.
They took it down. There's this new app called. Hold on.
Pokemon Now.
They
It's
Pokemon, where are you?
apparently Niantic got tired
Smart
of making money.
Poke 2.
Smart Poke.
It's only on Android, from my understanding. It's only on Android,
best.
and it's a radar where it'll tell you kind of like
vicinity?
PokeVision where they're at.
Pokevision.
It's great.
True story, sir.
Pokevision.
So my mother-in-law's in a little rehab facility right here on Redbug,
Okay.
and it's not far from here.
Is it
But
the Flaming Cross?
no, it's where the Burger King is.
Yeah.
You turn right into there,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
right in there. So anyway, we'll go from here to there, and it takes about like 45 minutes and it's literally I could probably walk in 45 minutes, but by car we'll stop by these 2 Pokestops along the way. We'll sit there, just spin the dial every 5 minutes. And there's this gym right there, dude. Tomasino's is a gym.
Thomasina's is gym.
Fucking thing, it's always freaking Valor, man. Is that you? That's you,
me.
isn't it? Yeah. Whatever, man. Wait till I get over there.
And that was our Pokemon Go minute. And the last piece of news that I have is actually something that I thought was really cool. You can read the first 13 years of Nintendo Power now on archive.org. And they have it on different formats. PDF, ebook, Kindle format.
Really?
That you could actually, you could download this. And
Oh shit, I'll do the Kindle.
like yesterday, I was exploring it. Yeah, I was exploring it. And I was hooked. I was
See,
looking at
That's the difference. Remember
Secret of Mana.
you said that earlier, and I was like, didn't they have this before? And I'm like, that's what it is. They didn't have it like that before. Not available like Kindle or anything like that. It was
Yeah.
just,
It
you can
went-
go onto a website and find all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you'll have to kind of, it's not
Yeah,
user friendly to read and all that.
No, not like this. They have it on tons of different formats, and like I said, I was having a blast reading you remember those magazines have a column section for like readers.
Oh, reader mail.
Yeah, it was the forum of back in the day. I was like, things have
No.
changed.
You remember the layouts they used to get in one of those things? You remember the one with Metroid that had
Oh.
all the huge map?
Oh yeah, they have all.
dude, they don't
that
have
was the
stuff
beauty
like
of
that
those
anymore.
magazines. It's like you didn't have the game, but somehow you felt like you were playing it just because you had.
Let
the
me
map.
ask: does it have the pictures? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like the actual. You can read it like that. Like the
Nintendo
magazine,
Power
yeah.
is a piece of gaming history.
I'm so glad that keeps
Like
it
the
in history.
unearthing of ET.
Yes.
That was another
Yes.
Yes.
Did you see that
documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
good.
that was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. And and then last thing is HBO confirms Game of Thrones will end with season 8.
That's good.
Velar Morgales.
That's
Baylor
all right. You have to
Doharis.
have an ending. You have to have an ending. I'm
Yes.
a little bit worried
Yeah,
about
of course.
Stranger Things.
It just started though.
Well, let me explain my worry. Okay, I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be an anthology type series.
Okay.
Do you know what anthology series is like?
No, but it sounded really good, so I was like, okay, I'll roll with it.
No, you mean
Anthology.
like the second, like the
The
next
study
season
of
could be
ants.
about something different. But it's still within
it's still
the
within the
theme.
same world.
Yeah,
but it's
might not be the same characters. or stuff.
American Horror Story is an example of that.
Yeah.
A True Detective is an example of that, where basically that season is its complete story. And when I got to the end of the season, I was already kind of in the impression that that's what it was going to be, even though there are a few question marks that are left.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I was like, okay, it's fine. You leave it to the interpretation. It's fine. So I went on somewhere and online, and I found out that they're talking season 2, whatever, and it's going to continue the story. I'm like, oh no. I mean, I'm okay with it at the same time, but at the same time, I'm like, man, because what happens is you have the opportunity to like screw shit up later down the road. You know what I mean? By not having such a strong season.
Right.
And I was like, man, this was
The Walking
real-
Dead is an
Oh
example
God,
of that.
that's a perfect example. I think 3 out of the 6 seasons maybe are good. Or 7, right? No, they're going to 7 now.
Oh, I don't know. I lost count. I stopped watching after
Yeah,
3.
I quit. I walked out of that. I quit that shit. But anyway, so I'm a little bit like, oh man, I wish that they would the anthology way of it. But I'm like, okay, well, I'll keep it because the other problem is like going to back to Game of Thrones, Bran. Okay, you know the timeline from season 1 to where they're at left off in season 6 is not 6 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But 6 years have passed in real life. So Bran, who's a kid,
was a little kid.
is very big already. You know what I mean? So that's where the problem tends to
Yeah.
lie in with this because now you have the majority of the cast in Stranger Things
grown
are
up,
kids.
yeah.
You know, like oh man, they're gonna grow fast here. You know what I mean? And so that's my concern. That's my only concern. And I know it has nothing.
They should have done like The Simpsons, where Bart Simpson is 8 years old and he still looks like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, that's what 30 years now they're doing that.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, guys. So this brings us to our hot topic of the week. Hot topic of the week is hot topic of the week. Thank you. I was waiting for somebody to do it. Nobody did. It's basically our games today too long.
Our games today too long.
Too long. Yes.
No, they're not.
Well,
In short answer, right? Okay. That's it. We're out.
We're out.
No, go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
all right. So, the never-ending game of Doom
That's a perfect example.
is a good example. Also,
That game was of the right length. It just, I had little time to play it, so I was nipping at it.
and if you guys know, I'm a huge Uncharted fan. Huge. Right. So, right at, I want to say chapter 11 or 12 of Uncharted, I was like,
me.
okay, when am I going to get closer to the end?
Yes.
Because I feel like all I'm doing is
there,
climbing.
Chapter 11 for me, too.
All I'm doing is climbing.
You talk about 4.
Right.
Chapter 4, yeah.
I'm climbing, I'm jumping from all this stuff. Almost.
Yeah, it was a little inflated. I
I
have to
was-
agree. Yeah, it was a little inflated.
And I was like, listen, it was such a good game, though, that I didn't mind the length. But I do agree that some games just now, you're trying to fit so much into it.
That sometimes it overdoes it.
Yeah, that it overdoes it, drags it out. And then at that point, you're losing interest. Then weird stuff starts to happen. You start glitching. Then you need one thing to be able to move on to the other. And it
That's
just
the
gets
worst.
like
That,
that.
yeah, when you get a glitch, you
That's
can't you
Bethesda, the Bethesda
Syndrome.
syndrome.
Jesus
Yes, thank you.
Christ.
That's the word I was looking for.
can't. But there's another one. Fallout is
You don't know if you can open that door because you're not supposed to,
or if it
because
doesn't because it glitched and you never know. Or worse, you're stuck in some place. You're like, is there a lever for the here, or is there something glitch and I'm just
am I missing
screwed now?
something?
Yeah. That one you need to have at least 5 saves.
Yes.
You know
yes,
what I mean?
Yes, yes.
Batman Arkham Knight is a perfect example. There was way too much in that game. There did not need to be all that in that game. The fucking car didn't need to be there. Okay, it could have been partially. I mean, you could have some parts with it, but Jesus Christ, everything required this car, and you had to go. Anyway, I'm not going. I digress. Forget about Barry. But that's a perfect example.
Yeah, I
give
can
it
see you
good
turning
one,
red
yeah.
over here.
Red Dead Redemption is another one.
Oh, yeah, that
Okay.
Some might say one
I
of the best
love-
games.
Yes, and I
of
love that
of last
game.
generation.
And I love that game. I never finished it. Why? Because it was too freaking long. I'm
The
like,
Witcher 3?
where's the end here? I spent like 3 weeks in freaking Mexico, and I'm like, finally come back going, okay, finally the end is here. No, it's not. I'm like, oh my God. Anyway, I have to agree that sometimes I'm okay. It should be, if you have, I don't know, something just dropped there. If you
my
have,
beer.
if the game makes sense, it's like TV. The series, I love the fact that nowadays you're getting series which will have 8 or 10 episodes. Why? Because you're getting all story. You're not getting this filler episode when you have, NBC or ABC. They're doing 20-something episodes.
Oh, God.
10 of them are like filler because they need to stretch out the damn season. So it's like this is what they're doing in games. Whereas like you're adding all this crap to fill this game to make it 60, 70 hours when like you will have a stronger
The Ubisoft
game.
syndrome.
The what?
The Ubisoft syndrome.
Explain that.
The Ubisoft games tend to have like a lot of things, a lot of unnecessary side quests or collectathons that you really don't need that are there just to pad in the game, which I'm okay with them being there because I'm not gonna play those games. I accept that there are people that are okay that like that kind of like collectathon, and the reason I say kind of jokingly, I understand you guys' position. Games, it's not that they're to me, there's not that they're becoming too long. We might be growing up and therefore having less and less time to play them. And also if there's a game that is long but it captures you and it has you constantly engaged.
That's a perfect example.
Like The Witcher was to you. The Persona series were to me, Persona 4 and Persona 5. Sorry, Persona 3 and Persona 4 were games that were like over 100 hours.
And they got me hooked.
And I didn't mind playing. I was looking forward to spending my 3, 4, 5 hours because they kept me engaged. GTA 5 was another one where there's
GTA I can't get into because of that same reason.
But there's tons of things to do. Yeah, but they're not required. You're not missing anything by skipping them. Unlike some other games, like let's say Lara Croft, the latest Tomb Raider, where if you don't do certain things, you might be hobbled then later on in the game. When they require you to go through that filler, that's when I have a problem. That's when I feel like, okay, this game is dragging. Dragon Age Inquisition was another example. Great game, but there were parts that just did not need to be so long.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have a couple comments actually on the group to the question, and I just wanted to read a couple out here. Gilberto says on the question, "Are games today too long?" He says, "It depends, but on the most part, it doesn't feel like it. We're getting the full story on DLCs, not in one package. Look at Destiny. Do you know how long the main story could be had they put it all together?"
Wow, that actually is worth discussing.
What do you mean? Go ahead.
The fact that we have to wait for the freaking DLC to
Right.
complete the story.
Yeah.
That's a sad state of affairs.
Someone posted up in the on the Facebook page where it was a picture of like a combo meal from back in like the 70s, and it's like this was a game back then, and then the fries and the shake or something were like the extra.
Yeah.
Now it's like you get the 2 buns, the top and the bottom, and everything else is DLC.
Everything else
Do
costs
you
you
want
extra.
the burger? Do you want the lettuce?
Yeah.
That'll be an additional.
Right, and it's
The DLC culture, unfortunately, has ruined.
It's ruined. I have ruined it, but it's kind of ruining the game.
Well, I'm saying in the sense of, and I'm sorry, I realized I interrupted you. I'm going to let you speak in a minute.
No, it's
but I just
fine,
want to
man.
say
It's
that
my last
Beyonce had the
episode,
best album. No,
hashtag lemonade.
back in the day, you had the game, and then you have expansions, and an expansion felt like almost like a
new game.
Almost like a new game. Yeah, all using the same assets. And it was usually long. Like I'm thinking of StarCraft and its expansion Brood War, Diablo, even Diablo 3, the latest one, had the same. You didn't hear about DLC. You heard about the auction house, but then that got rid of. And now a lot of games don't have that. A lot of games is like, okay, this is the game, and just to get a little bit more money out of it, we're just gonna give you this little like piecemeal portions for you to spend, nickel and dime, $5, $10,
Like
$15.
McDonald's with their freaking ketchup. It's like, yeah, that's 10 cents.
Oh,
Is
they
it?
charge you for ketchup now?
I don't know.
I
I think they do.
Well, I think extra. Like if you need extra, they probably do.
Yeah, something like that. But the way I see it is, okay, every year a new Call of Duty is coming out. So I feel like developers are on this time crunch because of
to get it out. at the
Right,
same
to get
time.
it out.
Look at the next one, yeah.
And I feel like because of that, then we get an incomplete game. We should just let them have their creative freedom. Of course, there should be some boundaries too, like not dragging it out 5 years just because you want the game to be perfect. At some point, you're going to have to say, this is as good as it's going to get. And accept the feedback. I understand that it's your baby. It's your game. You want it to be perfect. But then there's sometimes that someone just needs to be there and be like, listen, this game is good. This game is fine. We need to drop it. We need to release it. And not having that constant pressure of every year you need to come up with something. Every year you need to drop a new game.
A new title. Yeah, but this is their money
That's
maker.
exactly what happened with Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at
Metal Gear Solid 5. I think we can all agree it was a bit. It wasn't complete in the sense that the story really wasn't complete. But man, that game was freaking long.
Which is ironic. Exactly. I was gonna say,
like,
which is ironic because the game was freaking long.
It was ridiculously
and yet
long,
it was
yeah.
incomplete.
You can tell that they pulled the plug a little bit early on that, but it's like what he said. It's like at some point, dude, we got to release this. We got to get. We're not gonna make anything on this if we don't release it now. You know what I mean? But it's funny you mentioned the Call of Duty. Christopher Savage wrote on the group, I can beat Call of Duty story and get shot in the face in multiplayer all in the same day. I would I would like it if I actually lost sleep trying to complete a game.
Well, that
So maybe for him it's not long enough.
here's no. I think he's bringing a great point. Here's another reason. Now, because you want to release this game to the masses, now you tend to like dumb down some elements just to and make it not just make it shorter, but also dumb down some elements to
Make it
this
easier?
very core, like just point and shoot, which is fun in itself. But now, are all games going to be sacrificed just because we want to make these games appeal to a mass audience? Like, there's nothing worse. I don't like this term so much that I'm forgetting the actual term.
That's how much you don't like it.
when they say, oh, we're trying to make the game more accessible.
Oh, gotcha.
And I don't have anything. There's nothing wrong with accessibility.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that they say that, but what they're really doing is dumbifying a game, making it too easy.
Mm-hmm.
They're not happy with the fact that the game could have an easy mode. No, now gameplay features have to be taken out just to appeal to a mass market, and I have a problem with that.
Right. So just to speak on that, let's say Call of Duty, Battlefield. What are the first-person shooters out there? Halo. They make the stories just long enough so that you can say, "Oh, I beat the campaign. Now, what else can I do? Multiplayer." And that's what they're for. Is what I'm thinking. That's where most of their support is.
Most
in the
of the Call of
multiplayer.
Duty fans don't care about that single player.
Right.
Honestly, there's a lot that they don't touch it.
Yeah, Gomez at work, he buys a Call of Duty. He's like, dude, I don't think I play any of the single player campaigns. We have, I always figure out how to say his name. Is it Shafir? Shafir?
Let me see.
Shafir Vlad? Shafir Vlad Tepes? In the group. He says he's on the opposite end. In general, games are too short. There's still some jewels out there, true, but most are too short. So he says, and I remember my old days. Took me around a month to finish one. Today, hardly a week.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, yes, for the most part, you still have some shorter games, but
Also,
it's just those massive games, dude.
Also, the thing with the games on the past taking so long, most of it was a challenge. Also, try playing Bionic Commando now.
Bionic Commando
that's
a hard game.
a hard game.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
so it took you long because it was difficult, not necessarily
that's
because there was
different.
a lot of content.
That's different. See, I can say that because Ninja Gaiden, the very first Ninja Gaiden. Yes. That took me about a month to maybe a month and a half to beat the first time.
The first time.
Okay.
Wow.
Going through it afterward, it don't take but maybe a couple hours. You know what I mean? Because you already know where everything is. You're kind of flying through it.
Yeah.
So the length of the game technically isn't long. It's just the difficulty. So the difficulty, and then games back in the day used to be much harder than today. So you would spend more time just grinding through the same level because you're trying to figure it out. I don't know. I really think, yes, there's a place for long games. I just think sometimes I don't think you should fill the game with unnecessary crap just to make it long. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Or just to fatten the game. You know, because you can have a Journey is a perfect example. 2-hour game, an hour and a half maybe. You know what I mean? And none of that time is wasted, and that's a complete game. You know what I mean? And I've completed it several times because I love the game.
Bigger doesn't necessarily mean better when it comes to video games.
I agree.
You don't necessarily have to have that filler, all the time. Make it concise. I thought you were one of the persons that said that you enjoyed the expansion, the Witcher expansion.
The first
maybe
one.
even more than
Hearts of Stone.
the actual game, because you felt like it was more.
It was a condensed story. Yeah. The story was much more condensed, was a little bit more streamlined, and it was a fascinating story on top of all that. I think that was the overall highlight of that entire series.
Yeah.
And it's some of it has to do with the fact that it only took 10 hours to go through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That said, I don't feel like developers should be rushing to make their games shorter. If you have a vision already and the type of game you want to make, maybe it's an RPG or whatever, and you think that to properly get your vision, the player should be engaged for 60 hours, and that's your vision, go for it. Just try to make it to where the gamer doesn't get bored. Don't avoid the fillers. The moment you start feeling like there's a lot, just start cutting down.
I feel I should warn you about Arkham Knight.
How much is it?
I got it it was on sale. I got it for $10 and I downloaded it.
Okay.
Yeah, just wait for a sale.
But I think it's like 20. No, I think it's $20. Like you can get it for $20 right now.
Probably.
It's don't get me wrong. Like I said, graphically, it's great. And the storyline, when you do get the storyline, it's great. It's a good Batman storyline. It's just way too inflated. And I didn't even, in the first one, I did the Riddler trophies. I actually did all the Riddler
because
trophies.
Because it was just 100 of them. I mean,
exactly.
just 100 of them. It was 100 of them.
Well,
and the game was...
Not only that, you're literally passing them along the way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Plus, it's novel. It's the first, it's the first game of its type. I mean, how many times have we played
in part
Batman
2 and 3?
already?
It expanded it way too far. And 3 is even worse. I would see the trophy. I'm like, whatever.
It's like 200. Yeah, there's like 245 of these puzzles that all you get by getting all of them is you get to fight the Riddler at the end, and that's supposed to give you like a better ending as long as you completed everything else. Screw that.
Yeah. So I mean, if you are going to tackle it,
I'm warned.
Godspeed.
Now I am looking for Persona 5.
That's going to be ridiculous.
I hope that
the first one was 100 hours, wasn't it? Not the first one, the last one.
Yeah. It took me like maybe 100 hours, but that was of nonstop fun because I love that universe. I love that world. It's pretty much your experience with The Witcher.
With The Witcher, yeah. That's a
You-
perfect
you
example. But
love
see, The
being
Witcher
there.
wasn't none of that stuff was wasted. Everything felt like it had a purpose. The world was completely populated with like life, everything. You know what I mean? So that's why it made sense. But when you're having to just do stuff to progress, you have to do something all the way over there just to progress something over here. It's like, no, that's
So
not
I have the
same.
perfect game for you. It's called Grand Theft Auto 5.
No,
You will feel the same way.
no, thank you.
After-
Yeah, see, I can never do Grand Theft Auto. Like
Grand Theft Auto 5, it's very condensed.
Nope,
I'm telling you,
don't want.
you are missing.
There was another one that I played that was similar to GTA, where it's some dude and he has like superpowers, so he turns into
Oh, probably.
A prototype?
yeah.
Well, there's Prototype. There's Infamous.
No, it
Infamous.
wasn't Infamous. It was Prototype.
Prototype?
Yeah.
The one he has like the
The
claws and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I played. I think I played 2, Prototype 2, and I didn't like it.
Yeah, me neither. It was just two open worlds.
It is. It's very open world.
You guys
I
need
can't.
to.
Infamous. I
get
couldn't do
good.
it. I got Infamous for free thanks to the PSN outage. Still couldn't beat it. I was like, I'm done with this
Well,
shit.
see, my thing was, okay, I start a bunch of trouble. Boom. The cops are on me. I just turn a corner, steal someone's identity, walk out. No one knows me.
Yes,
Well, but that's back game design. That has nothing to do with the game.
I remember
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, who wants to play this crap for this long?
And so then I'd go start trouble again, and then the cops beyond me, and then I just climb up a building like nothing.
Yeah. Yes. Well, one
Mass Effect.
last comment here from the group, Mr. Good Game Chackrod. He posts that as far as our game's too long, he said Chackrod. He says, I can see that with No Man's Sky. So No Man's Sky, if you don't know what you're doing, let's put it this way: the other guy kind of figured it out. Whatever.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna be lost in the universe looking for the center.
Which is, I think it's gonna be okay for the people that the game is trying to attract. You know, people that like exploring. You know, I don't think they want to. I don't think anybody playing No Man's Sky is playing it just to see the end, just to see the story.
Perhaps.
You know,
Perhaps,
it's more like it's the
It's the
Minecraft
experience,
incident.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the,
the Minecraft.
Minecraft. That's another one. I can't get into that to that make your own story type thing. I can't do it. I really can't do
Imagine Nelson.
Speaking of stories, have you guys ever read the book Ready Player One?
Yes,
told me about it. I haven't read it.
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
it. Aren't they making a movie on that?
Yes,
yeah,
they
Spielberg is making it.
are. Yes, they are.
Spielberg.
What do you think about the book? What do you think about the book?
I love the book.
Really?
I like the book so much that I bought the second book that the author made,
Ready
Armada.
Player 2?
No, it's called Armada.
make
It was
sense.
very similar, like the writing and stuff. It was very, very similar.
I'm not sure if I digged it. It was okay. It was too referential. At one point, it's like, okay,
You got
this
really
is-
excited, and I was like, "Yeah, he likes it." And then you're
No,
like,
I got excited that I finally I can participate of something that you guys have done. It's like, have you seen this series? And I'm like, no, I've never.
Never even heard of
"Have
it.
you
till
seen
this
this
day.
movie?"
Have you ever heard of
No,
it?
I haven't
No,
seen it.
I
no,
cannot
no.
start a sentence saying to
Have you
Santos, "Have you seen this?" No,
The
because
answer-
it's half the time the answer is
The answer
more
is
than
gonna
half.
disappoint you.
Yeah, more than half. The
So I
time.
was excited about the fact that we both read that, and
Ready
we
Player
have-
One was good. I like it.
It was
I don't know
alright.
how I feel about the movie, only because if you understand if you've read the book, what can I say?
Oh, I can say no. We don't want to spoil anything of the book. I can say though,
Oh, give me the
it'll
gist.
be awesome to see that. You know those '80s references.
That would. That'd
Dude,
be
you
great.
will eat this movie.
Oh, yeah,
you
you'd
will
love it.
like it. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So,
So
I'm
it's like
gonna,
Super 8.
yeah.
I'm gonna say it because it explains it in the back of.
Okay, yeah. Whatever's in the bag is mine.
So basically, in the future, everything in life is actually done through VR. So you log into this console, like VR headset,
PSV or
and you interact in this world. Like currency, everything's tied into this thing. So, what happens is the developer of this game leaves his fortune up for whoever can solve these puzzles that he's left in the game.
In the virtual game.
In the virtual
virtual
game.
world, okay.
Right. So a lot of the book takes place in this world. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be a little curious to see how they're going to do that because they can't get real actors to play these fake people in this world.
So it's gonna be this movie. I expect it to be CGI the heck out of.
Oh, for sure. I mean, if they were to
Yeah.
make it like a Final Fantasy type
Did you see? Have you seen that trailer yet, guys?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh my God! Does that CG look something amazing? Look ahead.
So yes,
So Ready Player One.
Ready Player One
it's a good book.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have
in
to.
theater soon.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of episode 15 of the Mouthful GG's Gaming Podcast. And if always you want to reach out to us, you can reach us at goodgame.tech. That'll take you right to the Facebook group on for Good Game. And also, you can like our videos, subscribe to our channel on YouTube. It's Good Game Bracketed GG. And also from the group, it'll take you all the way to our Twitter account and
Twitter.
the Instagram. And so that brings us to the end. My name is Arnaldo, Mr. Mad Dog signing off. Mr. Santos, you have anything else for us?
Have you guys noticed that Instagram now has Snapchat integrated on it?
Oh, God. Does it really?
Oh, well, it's not Snapchat, but it's kind of like taking the same functionality into it. You know how you post videos on Snapchat? Well, you probably don't use
I don't
Snapchat.
use Snapchat yet, so I have no idea.
Well, good. Piece of garbage.
Yeah, the engine's
program.
terrible.
But anyway, I'm just mentioning because like I can see us doing a lot of shenanigans, with that on the,
on the
Instagram Good Game Gamer Group. So
Yes.
definitely subscribe there, guys.
Mr. Doomsday, do you have anything else for us?
No, just give. I mean, if y'all want to give us all a follow the page.
The podcast,
follow
podcast has its own page now.
Yeah,
actually.
So
That's
follow,
right.
go like the page, follow us. I'm at Doomsaint on Instagram.
I am at Dead Dream Twister, and also Good Game Gamer Group.
The
Instagram.
Dream Twister.
Yeah, that
Dream
yeah,
Twister.
that
The
Dream
Dream-
Twister. THE.
Yeah.
Somebody
And then-
stole Dream Twister.
Oh,
I
okay.
still haven't.
I'm
my
at
lawyer.
Mad Dog 814, I think. Everywhere. And of course,
Well, an email.
it's at Good Game Gamer Group for the Gamer Group.
Yeah, for the Gamer Group, Good Game Gamer Group, and we have an email. We have goodgamegamergroup@gmail.com.
gmail.com,
The-
yeah.
all the G's. Goodgamegamergroup@gmail.
Yeah.
That is fun to say. Goodgamegamergroup@gmail.
Yeah, if you want us to bring up a topic in the group, by all means, email us there or put it onto the group.
If you guys have activities or your Twitch channel that you want us to promote, or your podcast, or any gaming content that you guys want to do, I understand Jason was talking to me. He's bringing his YouTube channel up again.
Oh, great. Happy birthday.
Megasan, I think it is. I don't have my notes right now with me, dude, but I promise for the next time, full promo. The
We'll
guy,
roll out the red carpet next.
our friends that do their own podcast
The
also.
WWE.
Oh, yes. Cheap Seats and the Stickman. Cheap Seats and the Stickman podcast. They speak about wrestling, and most recently they had an interview. Actually, did an interview one of the Ultimate Fighting
Oh, no kidding.
fighters. Yes.
really?
Yeah, they did an interview. Hold on, let me see.
Nelson Martinez.
Yeah, because I'm all about that UFC, man.
Oh, there you go.
I've been to both of the ones that they had up here in Orlando. I got some killer seats. I got to meet some of the fighters.
You're a fighter yourself.
One of them actually almost got in a fight with me, which he would have lost.
Are you serious?
Because you were, because
'Cause-
you had a piece.
Yeah, because I'm strapped.
Because you're strapped. Okay.
I would have been
Exactly the
like,
same.
Yeah.
Fill in time. Well, I get the. I'm just gonna get the name of the guy they interviewed.
Oh. So, Nelson, what did you do to this person, this MMA fighter?
fighter. So I was like, hey, man, watch where you're going. And he's like, oh, my gosh. Hey, dude, I'm so sorry. And I was like, yeah, you better be sorry.
I got
Sir,
his
if you were like that, you deserve to be slapped.
No,
This is something
actually, I was like, let me say the true story about it. So we're going up the stairs at the Geico garage, and I'm going up the stairs, and he bumps me, and I almost trip. I was like, hey, dude, watch where the hell you're going, man, because you just finished watching some dudes like duke it out in the
Yeah.
ring, so you're filled with testosterone. You're like, yeah,
You
I
think
can
you
do
can
that. I was like, hey, what are you looking at, buddy? Yeah, I parked that way. I backed up into there. So he bumps into me. I was like, hey, dude, watch where the hell you're going. He's like, oh my gosh, man, hey, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just trying to get to my car. And I paused for a second. I was like, oh my gosh, you're Frankie Edgar. I was like, dude, you can knock me out if you want.
Give me a black eye. Give me a black eye right here.
I was like,
Right here. I will wear it as a badge.
All right, so
Hashtag
yeah,
Game
it's
of
a
Thrones.
conversation. He has it here. Conversation with Brad Pickett.
oh,
Yeah,
Brad
so
Pitt,
they
yeah.
have he did an interview there. So yeah, subscribe to their channel as well. Again, that's Cheap Seats and the Stickman podcast, and they're on YouTube. All right, and again, that brings us to the end, and we'll see you guys next week. Love you guys. GG.